So let's talk about breaking down an enemy's position. This is one of the most fundamental things of Fire Emblem, but it's also one of the most important, and in my opinion, one of the most interesting things. So one of the main challenges the game presents to the player is the enemy position. So on harder difficulties, where you can't just easily steamroll enemies and kill them effortlessly, you have to actually look at what the enemies can do to you and what you can do to them, or what you can do to start breaking down their position. So what that is either picking them apart, pulling them with an attack, you know, like bolting or meteor or curve shot, getting them to start attacking you in small groups, and then managing their counterattack. Alternatively, you can do things like stride and warp to get units next to groups of enemies so that they can attack them and then escape in some cases being rescued out, or in some cases just being able to use Canto plus Stride's mobility to be able to escape. So this map is my Super Maddening run, which is maddening with no auxiliary battles, paralogs, or monastery, no recruiting. For the forced monastery sections, I didn't allow anything except for completing the quest to get out of it. So it's an extremely limited run, but you can see, like, you start off this map surrounded. This is probably one of the more annoying maps in the game because Edelgard just keeps whacking you from across the map every turn, so it's kind of treacherous. I've turned on the aggro range, like the red tiles, or tiles where Edelgard can hit me and these guys can hit me, so I have to kind of carefully break down the position. So right out of the gate, I have like 3 options, right? The first option is to pull the center. Now, not to attack the center, to pull it. So the idea is I hit them with a curve shot and then they start coming at me. And then we hold like a forward position with mobile units and try to kill them in like a choke point or something. Now that's an idea. Another idea is to attack the left flank, which there's, you know, high enemy density and they kill my units pretty easily. And then another idea is to attack the right flank, which has this guy who can put your units at 1 health with his infinite use, like, ranged attack. And I'm just realizing I could steal his Hexlock shield, but his speed is really high, so I couldn't. So that's an interesting thing. But there's also 2 beasts and some other units, like an assassin. So based on this position, it doesn't really matter what you push, to be honest, but you have to push something. So let's go over like the basic idea for each thing. So like if I wanted to pull the left, I would probably just like ride over here, curve shot, doesn't matter what it hits, and then just Canto away, and then pull them, have them pursue me. You want them to pursue you because if you pursue them, you're going to over aggro by fighting all these dudes. So one thing I could do is pull the left. I can also pull the center by doing something like this. I can curve shot here. Doesn't matter if it hits or not, just the attempt, just initiating an attack on an enemy, and then I Canto back. And then if I wanted to pull this side, I would want to have, in this case, Ingrid. I'd probably want to move her here instead, so she could move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then get drawn back. She can also get rescued, but I don't want to burn a rescue. So I would say pulling the right is probably the hardest, unless you use significant resources. This is with Ingrid having a March Ring as well. So pulling this guy, kind of annoying. I could potentially do it. Let's see, can I Deadeye from here? I could also use Deadeye, so that's an option. It doesn't need to hit, I just have to make an attempt, right? And that'll pull him. So those are some options, right? So let's do this. Let's try pulling both at the same time. Which is a horrible idea, especially with limited resources, but it should only be the assassin plus these dudes. So it shouldn't be too bad. We just have to kind of get out of there. So I'm going to Deadeye with a dumb weapon I don't care about. Doesn't matter if we hit or not. We just need to get all these other units to safety.
I'm your girl.
The only tile that's actually safe is this one, so I might as well just park Flame there. Make some room for everyone else.
What's the plan?
Alright, so we're going to pull pretty much everything. Edelgard won't attack 2 things. So
Leave it to me.
I'll put these units like kind of
Ready
here
when you are.
to flexibly move as needed. Alright, let's see what happens. This is attempting to break down a basic position. I'm not sure what aggro's with the assassin. Hopefully she doesn't crit me. Nice. She can crit you, which is annoying. I don't think that should be a thing, but The developers love their random like 2%, 3% crits that just drop your units completely out of the blue. They are huge fans of that. Okay, so we aggroed the assassin. We aggroed these guys. I think the mage as well. Yeah, the mage as well. Okay. So now we have 3 imminent threats. And this mage, it's kind of a threat. Let's see. It's kind of hard to tell what it can hit. So it can hit... It almost looks like it can hit this, which makes no sense at all. I'm going to turn this guy off. Turn these off. I'm assuming I'm killing these. And then this. Oh, okay, it can only hit up to where... So we can probably ignore this and attack these guys at range. So one thing I could do...
Push too hard.
Something like this. Nosferatu him. We definitely have to kill these guys. That's not open for debate. Those have to die, so... And then obviously the assassin has to die as well. And then we probably want Flame to use like a Fortify or something. Let's see. Alright, she can get hit if she goes there, which would mean she's dead. Very likely I can kill this, yeah. I can kill this with Sagittae. Alright, the assassin's been dealt with. Now I didn't have to pull all of them at once, but this is an example of like pulling some enemies. So it gives you some breathing room so you can maneuver a little bit more. Gives you more space to move. Clearing out things and breaking down the position helps you, you know, essentially solve the position, right? Like that's the overall goal of what you're trying to do in this game. Alright, let's see if we can get an assembly in. I don't think we'll be able to. Yeah, these random generic units have 32 charm for some reason. Let's see, can Seth do it? Probably not. 35 hits, man. We have the most, like the least charming squad in the game. Alright, we'll go for a curb shot. It's going to be pretty inaccurate. It's accurate enough, though. We'll chip him for some damage. These guys are quite durable in relation to my team. We can have Flame do her little cool thing. Alright, now we have to drop the rest of these. So, probably want to do something like this. Yeah, we're going to curb shot off of Dimitri. I might use the silver bow here. Yeah, just to get him down to half. Okay, he's at half. Park Dimitri right here. Actually, I can leave him here, I think. Or no, I have to move. Yeah, the mage. So we have to avoid this mage. It's surprisingly a threat to Ingrid, who's theoretically a tank to res, but like to magic. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to hit this guy. Actually, we can hit him from here. Hit him with the silver. These dudes have like 70 health, which is pretty obnoxious, but... Alright, 2 of them are almost dead. One's at 28. Alright, Ingrid, can you kill this? Let's see. Alright, she can kill with a Lance of Ruin. The counterattack's a little scary. Hit and run. Brave Lance. Brave Lance almost kills it. She might be able to Brave Lance this from the face. Brave Lance it in the face. No. She can tank it. Very likely he doesn't get a crit. One thing I could do though, well, let me see if I get doubled by this. Does this kill me? Alright, I can tank that. So I have a basic plan. We're just going to pick these apart a little bit more. Curve shot. Canto. Canto is like one of the best skills for just like pulling enemies. But I just wanted to go over just like breaking down positions at a very basic level. Alright, getting him to 25, that's not that good. Maybe he's better off just killing this if he can. Yeah, he can. He just needs to hit with the right attack. There we go.
I won't allow it.
But in this case, we're just like, you know, started breaking down this basic enemy position, getting rid of some initial threats. We're going to have to tank Edelgard the whole time, which is definitely annoying and not fun, but this map forces you to do that, so it's not like optional. It's not an optional thing. Brave Lance, I'd rather do silver here. Shouldn't get crit anyways. Oh wait, I'm just realizing something. Kind of stupid. Ingrid's now dead because of Edelgard, so that's completely my fault. This guy's gonna kill someone too, yeah. It's possible she dodges, though unlikely. And then potentially Professor dies from the mage. Alright, let's see what happens just because I'm curious, but we made 2 mistakes there. I forgot about Edelgard's thing. Alright, she goes for Ingrid. She could miss. Nice, she missed. Alright. And now we have to tank. Oh, it's going for Ashe. Don't crit me. Thank you. So we made mistakes, but the game didn't punish us. Don't crit me. Thank you. Alright, we were able to survive. So the next thing I would say, I do want to kill everything on this map. I'm not going to go through this entire map. I just wanted to go over this opening. But I just wanted to show pulling some enemies, tanking, basic stuff, nothing crazy. But yeah, that's it for this video. It's just about pulling enemies. It's like an introduction to breaking down an enemy position. And these are underleveled. These are underleveled, undertrained, not min-maxed units that don't have the builds they want. So even with like terrible units, you can still do okay. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, peace.